We've got over 500 vehicle tests on this channel, and almost all of them have headlight tests, so if you want to see how the lights on your vehicle work, this is the right place to be. Alfa Romeo sent us this nice baby blue four-door sedan Giulia to drive. We already did a video on this, a nice road test. Posted it on YouTube. If you didn't see that road test video on YouTube, we'll have a link for that at the end of this video, because here we're doing night drive and headlight test only. Alright, it's dark. Let's check out these lights and do some night driving. Oh, let's see. Only got 2 bulbs on the low beam. Alright, turn the high beams on. I have all 3 of them. I'm not sure that one on the far left what it really does. Just emits a glow. And here's what the taillights look in the rear. Big enough and bright enough, I think. And here we have the emergency flashers located in the middle. A light on the mirror. Yeah, you can see that from the front. And I see the emergency lights are integrated in the headlights themselves on the edges. Interesting. Now you can see. Alright, enough of this. Let's get back inside. And this comes with a very dinky 8-inch screen on the infotainment system, and the camera itself is even smaller. Well, the camera view, I should say. What's that, about 5 inches wide? Well, it works. All the other controls light up fairly decently. Nothing fancy here. And now for the headlight test. As you can see, the right light is a bit higher than the left light. Bright, but a bit on the low side. Let's turn the brights on. You have that little line there on the left. And let's go somewhere else. Now with the brights on, we're lighting up the building very nice, but low beam, not lighting it much at all. Here's our long distance track, and this is around 425 yards. It takes about 175 yards to stop a car at freeway speed, so if you've got the high beams on like we do here, you'll have plenty of time and plenty of room. But low beam, yeah, not reaching out that far. Is on the right, but certainly not on the left. Let's say it's about, on the left about, I don't know, 180 feet. Depends on how good your eyes are. I see some reflections off the trees at the very end. I'd say the low beam is okay for city driving, but for backcountry roads or highways where you don't have oncoming traffic, I'd put the high beams on. By the way, these 2 cabin lights are a bit on the weak side. They really don't light up too much. They're adequate, but I've certainly seen brighter ones. But the good news, the auto dimming mirror can be turned off just by pressing this button. I don't want to drive around city streets with blacked out mirrors. Easy to turn off, I like that, so no complaints there. On, off. Now we're going to do some dark, dingy street driving with the high beams on at the moment. Doing a pretty good job of reaching way down there. Go low beam. Lost an awful lot there. Let's take these headlights out in the country, and I got the high beams on, no problem, but go to the low beam. I'm not seeing very far. High beam, low beam. What if Sasquatch was out there in the middle of the road? I don't think I'd see him. With the high beams on, I can definitely see the road signs down here, but low beam, nope. As part of our headlight test, we park in front of the local jail, put the brights on, and see if we can read the jail sign above the cage. Just barely. There we go. But as you can see, go low beam. Well, we're not going to see much of anything there. Yep, low beams are city traffic. Low speed only. Right here, put on the brights. There's a lot of wildlife roaming around these roads at night that you don't want to hit. So you need a good set of headlights. Especially a nice little Italian job like this that likes to drive quickly and briskly, as Alfa Romeos do. Right now I have the high beams on, no problem, seeing everything ahead. But the low beam, no. I don't know what's around that corner. Need to have the high beams on if you're driving on roads like this. The handling ability of this car is excellent, but I covered that in our road test video. But you should have watched it by now. If you didn't watch it after you see this video. The link will be there. Just click on it. That was a nice little drive, but it's getting cold up here, and it's time to wrap up this video. And that concludes our headlight test and night drive. You want to see the full road test, you might as well. You're already here. Here's the link. Click and watch.